CHOKEPOINT. Title card. CHOKEPOINT. Narrow channel through a heavily used global sea route, critical to the world's energy, security, and economy. Title card. Inspired by actual events. Title card. And real threats. Fade in. Exterior, Dardanelles Strait, evening. Super, Dardanelles Strait, off northwestern Turkey. Lights twinkle in the fading light along the banks of the narrow, winding waterway. The very large crude carrier, almost 4 football fields long, is fully loaded with 300,000 deadweight tons, 2 million barrels of Kazakhstan crude. The mammoth tanker threads its way through the world's most dangerous choke point to navigate. Interior, oil tanker deck, continuous. All is quiet except for the steady thrum of the engine and the whoosh of the bow cutting through the water. Oil tanker bridge. The bridge is filled with the glow of gauges, flashing red lights, and constant beeps from the control panel. Captain David Tice, 67, looks like a fit 50, but behind wire-rimmed glasses his eyes show the years. His placid exterior conceals an undercurrent, like the water he surveys. A small gold sun medallion hangs from a gold chain around his neck as he looks over a map.
Dolo, we're clearing the strait in 2 hours. Keep her at 10 knots until we reach the mouth. I'll be below.
Second mate Tony Dolo, 30, nods, focuses on the controls, all business, an emotional eunuch.
Roger, Captain. Steady at 10 knots.
Easy. Piece of pie.
He exits, whistling, "You Are My Sunshine." Eager cadet Carla Jantzen, 20, peers through binoculars at the horizon.
Piece of pie?
Captain doesn't like cake.
An alert beeps on a monitor. Jantzen looks over Dolo's shoulder as he turns off the alarm.
That's just the level indicator we haven't fixed yet.
Another alarm sounds. A red light flashes.
ARPA alert.
Jantzen runs over to the radar console.
Proximity alarm's too sensitive in the strait. Just turn it off.
Jantzen sees 2 blips on the screen behind the ship.
Hey, mate, I'm picking up 2 targets inbound off our starboard aft quarter. 4 miles, closing fast.
There's no room for 2 other vessels. False echo.
No, sir, confirming. 2 vessels, 3 miles away now. They'll be on top of us soon. Wait, 2 more behind them.
Dolo shoulders Jantzen out of the way, focuses on the screen. 4 blips. 2 almost upon them.
What the? Go get a visual.
Oil tanker deck. Jantzen scrambles up a narrow ladder to the Monkey Island, a small platform on the topmost portion of the ship's bridge, and raises her binoculars. Through the binoculars. Behind them in the distance, 2 Aframax oil carriers, 1/3 the size of the huge tanker, plow through the waves toward them. Ahead of the carriers, 2 cigarette boats close in. The narrow racing boats skim the surface at 90 miles per hour. 2 pirates, one in the bow of each cigarette boat, lift Mk-153 rocket launchers to their shoulders. Through a laser scope, Monkey Island. A deafening boom, a blinding flash. Jantzen is consumed by a fireball. Oil tanker bridge. A second rocket explodes. The radar and SATCOM antennae burst into flames, throwing fiery debris into the darkening sky. Oil tanker deck. Dolo runs to the stairs, pulls up short as Captain Tice appears, taking in the chaos.
Send a mayday.
They took out the SATCOM array.
Captain Tice goes into command mode, orders scrambling crew.
Man the fire hoses.
The mariners duck gunfire, rush to aim jets of water to repel the marauders climbing the side of the ship. Grappling hooks fly over the rails, catch hold. A young mariner screams in agony. A large chunk of shrapnel protrudes from his bleeding thigh.
Help me!
They run over. Captain Tice puts his arm around the bleeding mariner, soothes him as he hoists him up and guides him to lean on Dolo.
He'll be okay. Get him to medical.
But...
Captain Tice locks eyes with Dolo.
You got this. Piece of pie.
Captain Tice rushes off to help his men. A dozen pirates clamber aboard, dart around the flames onto the deck, firing M16 machine guns. The seamen manning fire hoses are mowed down by a hail of bullets. A burly pirate gets Captain Tice in a chokehold, puts a gun to his head. To Captain Tice's horror, his remaining crew are riddled with bullets. 4 other pirates run fuel hoses from the massive tanker to the 2 smaller carriers now tied alongside it. Oil tanker engine room. A pirate attaches C4 to the hull wall. Another cuts through a large pipe leading to the sea chest, a seawater reservoir in the hull. Seawater floods in. Interior, large room, day. A man dressed in black and a face mask sneaks up behind Samara Sam Silva, grabs her around the throat. Lithe and youthful, you'd never guess Sam is days away from 50. Hyper-focused and driven, she's like the Energizer Bunny on a SEAL mission, innocuous facade, serious intent.